Top of the morning to ya.
That was gonna be my line.
Oh, sorry.
Top of the morning to ya.
Hi.
Welcome back to another episode of the podcast.
Christine.
And Cole. I can't do an Irish accent.
I can only second go to the bathroom. How's that?
Is that?
Oh, I need to go to the bathroom.
Is that? What's that? Is that supposed to be Irish?
Yeah. Oh, I think I need to go to the bathroom.
Why do I keep saying
It's the
that?
only thing that I can say.
I need to go to the bathroom.
Look, I can only go to the bathroom.
I always try and go into
need to-
Scottish, but it's
Oi, Christine. I think I've seen you in the cliffs before.
in the
Cliffs.
The cliffs of O'Hare.
Ireland. Cliffs of Ireland.
The cliffs of O'Hare.
The
I was
cliffs of
down at the pub
Ireland.
getting me a pint of Guinness. We had a bunch of crack with the boys.
We had crack?
Cracking. It's like meets
What's
fun.
that?
Meets
Oh.
fun.
We had too much crack.
Too much crack. Too much fun.
We belong together. And a leprechaun singing Harry Styles new music. We belong together.
Him singing to his pot of gold.
In love, baby.
He's throwing up coins.
Oi, welcome back, laddies, to
Coley,
the
ole, ole.
In Bed podcast with Christine and Cole.
I'm Christine.
And I'm Cole.
Top of the morning
Top
to
of the
ya.
morning. Do I have to go to the bathroom?
No,
That's the only thing I could say in Irish. I have
the
to go
cliffs
to
of O'Hare.
bathroom. The cliffs of O'Hare. Cliffs of O'Hare. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. If you can't tell for the listeners
oh my
at
gosh,
home,
if you just start listening to the podcast and you're like, what's with the accents?
yeah, they're like,
What's going
wait,
on?
were they always Irish? Does this go here?
I have no, just wherever it's comfortable. Because this one, if I wear it under my chin, welcome back to the podcast. Me and Cole are wearing green beards. It's our St. Patrick's Day episode.
And
if you
hats
wear it
and-
under your chin,
Yes.
then it pulls this and it pulls that down. But if you wear it, I don't, I don't have a
I
beard.
like
I
it
don't know
right
where
here.
people wear beards.
Anyway,
really cover
yes,
the
welcome
chin.
back, everyone. This is our St. Patrick. Oh, our beer stuck in my mouth. Welcome back to the In Bed. Wait, I did that. This is our St. Patrick's Day episode. We are loopy goopy. Loopy goopy.
Goopy?
I remember growing up on
She
St.
started
Patrick. No, I got it in my throat.
Oh.
I remember growing up. You sprayed this with Axe body spray?
No, I sprayed this one.
I smell
Can
it.
you smell it?
Yeah, I'm like, am I next to a
Okay.
boys' locker room? Like, what is going on right now?
Okay, I love dressing up for St. Patrick's Day. We'll just jump right into it. What were you going
Is
to
this
tell a
gonna
story
get on my
about?
shirt
What
that I have to wear?
The
Those green stuff.
Well,
like,
you can just lint roll it.
oh, do you have a lint roller?
Lint roller?
Roiler?
I do have a lint roller
Roy-
for
you
you.
have a lint roller?
Of course I do.
What?
What were you going to talk
I
about?
was gonna say when growing up, my mom would dye our milk in the morning green.
Oh, on St. Patrick's Day?
Yeah, and she would have a green jug of milk. But then it was funny because then it would still be green after the day and the day after that until we
Oh.
finished it. And we're like,
The whole jug
yeah,
of
she would do
milk?
the whole jug.
Not
I know.
even the cup?
Yeah, she went real in on it.
Wow.
I know.
She's like, we're going to have luck forever.
Yeah. I was like, oh,
you ever have the Shamrock
until it's
Shakes?
done. Oh my gosh.
You have to drink one per season. And then
Yeah,
you're kind
per
of like, ugh,
season. I
over
know,
it.
man. McDonald's really hit that
Yeah.
the pot of gold with that
Right.
one.
Everything they put on the menu and then get rid of, they always keep the Shamrock Shake. I'm
I
like,
know.
who else does
Is
like
it
St.
on the menu
Patrick's
now?
Day? Yeah, it's there.
Oh, we should have brought it for this episode. We could have had it on
We
the. Oh my god, this
should've.
is really sensory overload on this one.
Yeah, you
We're
can take them off
wearing
whenever
this.
you want. So
I'm
this,
good for right now.
I
We're gonna
love
keep it.
dressing. I love dressing up for St. Patrick's Day. I'm Irish. I've been to Ireland. I love it, love it, love it. I just think it's
oh,
fun.
yeah, I'm Irish too.
You are?
no,
Oh, liar! We got a
we got a
lion
liar.
leprechaun.
No, lion leprechaun.
Lion leprechaun. He's
I mean, I
lying
probably
in the
am.
waiting for me pot of gold.
I'm a lord in Ireland.
Why'd you buy land or something?
I did buy land in
Those
Ireland.
scam companies
The scam.
you go-
Wait, it's a scam company.
I
Have we
think
talked
so,
about this
but-
already?
No. I
One
think
Christmas, I bought all of my family
Lord and Lady titles.
Lord and Lady titles with Ireland, so we could be a royal family.
I could see you presenting that to your family.
I know. I'm like, and then my sister Mackenzie was like, "That was my idea." I was like, "How did we have the same idea?" Anyway, it was like, "Beat you to it."
Also, she's like, so I have just a certificate. That's
Yeah.
what I got, a certificate.
Anyway, you're Ireland. You're from
I am Ireland. I'm Irish.
You're Irish and you're from Ireland.
But I love dressing up. I have this beard and an orange one that's connected to a beanie. I found these at a Party City store years and years ago. I've had them for so long. And this one has a mustache with it, but I had to cut it off because one, I have drank so many beers wearing this. Beers? Yeah.
Beer.
So it's beers and beers.
Beers.
I've
Yeah,
drank so
beer.
many beers wearing
Uh-huh.
this beard that the mustache part, I was like, there's so much germs on that, so I just cut off the mustache part. And then someone sent me that that in my P.O. box like a couple years ago. But I've never seen you with like a full beard.
Hi.
It's like giving Amish. I don't know what it is. Like you would be like, I'm Jebediah. Just make it brown.
I am Jebediah.
I am Jebediah.
I love it.
Yeah.
Wait, have you been to the Chicago Green River when they dye it green?
No,
The river?
I don't
What river is
think
that?
I don't
Lincoln
know.
River?
Is it the Chicago River?
Oh yeah, probably Chicago
I have
River.
no idea.
Lincoln River.
The Lincoln.
Yeah,
I
I
don't think I have. Like, I don't think I've seen it in person, but I've seen the river when it's not dyed, and I'm like, you could easily be like, oh, it's just green. So there's
Oh.
that.
I only went once, and we went on we were just doing like a staycation in Chicago, and we literally did not know it would be that weekend was the St. Patrick's Day.
shoot.
I show up, we walk outside downtown Chicago. I walk outside, it is drunk people galore, and I'm like, oh my god, they're
Big
dying
Irish
the river.
population, but
I
everyone
know.
from the suburbs goes
Huge.
to drink in Chicago.
I need to show you the photo of when I went, but just keep the audience engaged.
Yeah,
while I do
I've
this.
heard. As much as I love to go out drinking and like celebrate like St. Patrick's Day and like go out and hang out, I rarely go to Chicago to do that because it's such a major city and it's always a zoo. There's too many pub crawls going on. The covers to get into bars is like $30, or the pub crawl is like $150. I just saw someone else talking about this. They're like, the worst time to go out in Chicago is really like St. Patrick's Day because it's too much. It's too expensive and there's too many people and too many crowds and everyone's like hammered.
Yeah,
But I've done Milwaukee several times.
I got invited to do it. I'm not going to.
And where,
but
Chicago or Milwaukee?
In Milwaukee.
Yeah, I've
and
done-
Chicago. I did both, and I was like, no. But
Yeah.
can I show you the photo of the
Yes.
only time I got? The only time I was in Chicago. This is the only photo I got.
Oh
I'll
my!
put it
Wow,
on the
it's
screen.
really green.
It's really green.
like neon.
yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm holding a bottle of Svedka vodka.
Oh my god! I didn't even see it. Leather.
Yeah.
You're just walking around with an open
Yeah,
bottle of vodka?
everyone does it. I mean, allegedly. It's
Yeah.
not like
Are you gonna put that in the podcast? You
yeah,
people can see?
I'll
Okay.
bleep the whatever.
Funny.
And I was look at my face, absolutely trashed out of my brain.
Oh, were you?
yeah, look.
Oh,
well,
I just
because
thought they caught you like mid-smile.
Oh, no.
Oh,
This
you're
is me.
hammered.
This
You're
is
drinking
me.
Svedka.
yeah, disgusting.
It looks like it's like 11
My-
a.m.
I'm like,
oh yeah.
wait, what time was it? It
Yeah.
was it's 2:38 p.m.
That's not bad though. That's
no, that
pretty
isn't.
good.
Well, because
At
we
least
were
you made it out to the river. Some people
Yeah.
don't even make it out of the house party.
No, we didn't know. And so then we were staying right by a bunch of Irish pubs as well too in
Yeah.
the downtown Chicago area. It was just like, oh man, it was too much. It was, and like we checked in, and I had no idea, and then it was like, oh no, I was like, they're like, are you here for the? I'm like, for the what?
For the what?
I'm like, I'm just here
Where's
for the
everybody
weekend. I know.
outside?
Why is everyone wearing green? Which also, speaking of green, you're wearing green. What is the pinching thing? Do you know where that starts? Wait, what does it say? Everybody in the pub getting tipsy.
The pinching the green thing. I don't know. It's just if you don't wear green on St. Patrick's Day, you get pinched.
Did that happen in middle school for you or high school?
No, I think I always wear green. I
Oh.
love dressing up, so I feel like I always was like on par with the. I was
That's-
like, I'm gonna wear green. I'm gonna wear a beard. I'm in 5th grade. I'm gonna like make one out of like cotton balls.
Aw.
No, is it bad luck if you don't wear?
It's bad
green?
luck,
No, you just
yes.
get pinched.
You get pinched and it's bad luck.
I don't know.
Comment down below if you ever got pinched.
I was just talking to my nephew the other day because
Yeah.
we're talking about St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
He goes, I'm Irish. I go, I'm Irish too, because we're in the same family. And then we're talking about 4-leaf clovers. And I was like, yeah, you got to find a 4-leaf clover. That's a good one. He's like, I did find one, and my dad threw it back in the yard. And I was like, oh, that's
Oh.
okay. Like, I was like, in the trash. He's like, no, in the yard. He's like, is a 3-leaf clover bad luck? And I go, no, it's just not as good of luck. Like a 4-leaf is the one that you want. Like, I don't know.
Have you found one of her? Have you found one of her?
I don't think so. I have a necklace that has a 4-leaf clover on. I think my mom gave it to me when I was a kid. Yeah.
Beautiful.
And then he goes, what did he say? My nephew starts talking about leprechauns. He's 5.
Mhm.
And, they do like Santa, they do Elf on the Shelf. And I have
Mm-hmm.
no idea if like leprechauns in their household is a big thing or how much he like believes in leprechauns. Or,
Sure.
Like, so I literally,
Do you think they're related, elves and leprechauns? Like they have
Like
to be
in-
around
in
the
their
same
lore,
family.
something
Like
I
they're
was hearing, I don't know.
cousins.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because aren't
Sorry.
like leprechauns short? Yeah.
Yeah, they're both.
Yeah.
They have overlap
the same
for sure.
stature.
Yeah.
But he
sorry.
starts talking about leprechauns, and I go, in my head, you have to do quick adult math where you go,
Yeah.
how we're like leprechauns is like a big thing in this household. I was like, I don't know. I didn't talk to your parents about
Yeah.
like. So he goes, yeah, you have to wear green or you get like pinched by a leprechaun or something. And he goes, and they're gonna. He says something like they're gonna find you or they're gonna like come after me if I don't wear green. And
Okay,
I was
crazy.
like, are we kidding? Or are we like, is this a serious thing? Like, are you worried about
Yeah.
it? And I was like, anyways, and we like moved on to something else.
He's like,
Anyways,
should I be worried about it?
and he starts talking to about his fish. They have
Yeah.
fish in his room. And he goes, my fish are Irish too. I was like, okay.
Bless his heart.
Whatever you say,
Yeah.
whatever you think, okay?
Yes, they are.
And I was like, okay, next topic, because I was like, are we worried about leprechauns in this house? I didn't
Yeah.
grow up worried about leprechauns.
No.
I've never thought about them twice.
No, we are not. My family, we are more German than Irish.
Oh, there you
so
go.
we don't really like. I mean, besides the green milk, that was all we really did.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
know. The only like.
There's so much hair in my
I know.
mouth. I keep touching
like,
it. Sorry.
I keep adjusting as well.
It
too.
is
I actually
sensory
feel kinda
overload.
sick.
How do people
with on my
have
face.
beards?
Well, they're usually not this soft, and they're usually coming out of your like. They're not like fuzzy, breaking off. One giant piece of the beard just broke off.
That's what I probably cut. There's a
Oh.
bunch of scraps.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know it was gonna like fly. I should have threw it out.
You never rock a beard.
Me? Sometimes I have face scruff, but again, it's the sensory thing as well too.
I've never seen a full beard on you though. This is the
I've
most
tried.
facial hair.
I've done a this
Fake or
Oh,
real? This
real.
is the most facial hair I've ever
Oh,
seen.
I've tried a mustache. Should I do a mustache once?
Yes.
I
Comment
look
down below if you want to
crazy.
see Cole with a mustache.
It's weird. I look like a young kid. Not a young kid, but I look like I'm like 19 with a mustache. Everyone's like, "Wait, what?
Interesting.
How old are you?" I'm like,
It
"I don't know."
de-ages and ages you at the same
It does.
time.
It's
Interesting.
strange. My vocal coach person who gave me lessons in high school, she was very Irish, and she has like a very Irish last name.
Okay.
And she was always so obsessed with it. And I forgot she like brought like traditional Irish like treats and everything, and like she would sing us Irish. I don't know. It was like, I mean, okay, I'm gonna say it, Irish music, like you know, it's beautiful, like the callings.
I love Irish music, especially like Irish drinking songs.
Mhm. Oh,
I
two different things. I'm talking about like classical Irish
Oh,
things, but like
okay.
yes, the Irish. What are the Irish drinking songs?
I can't think of them right now. I have like when I went to
Oh.
Ireland, I bought like a double CD for my car to bring home. But we went
Mm-hmm.
to like the traditional like Irish dancing night, and they had like a band on stage and they
Yeah.
played. I love the music. It's so like sing-songy.
It's fun.
A couple episodes you're like doing like a sing-songy pirate shanty.
I was doing a shanty,
They're
yeah.
very big like Irish drinking shanties, or it's like what's that called when it's like a run when it comes back around?
Yeah.
You're like, and then she did.
yeah, and then they have a round.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
There's a one song. It's like who's in my bed. It's like
Oh.
da na na na. It's like the days of the week and da 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 da. Da 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 da, and then I'm done on my bed. There's like boots under the bed. There's like some guy in the bed. It's like this
I've
big
never
like
heard
cheating
this.
drinking song. It's very funny and fun, and they're awesome to sing along to if you're in a pub with a pint of Guinness. Like, that's my vibe.
Yeah.
But she was very Irish.
Yes, very Irish. I think okay, so here's my deal with Irish Fest. Irish Fest.
You been to one in Milwaukee? Irish Fest in Milwaukee? I went. It was
Never
fun.
gone. Wait.
Little potato
Yes,
pancakes
in August.
Woo!
It's at the late summer.
Summerfest grounds.
Yeah, I was broken up at Irish Fest. Well,
Someone
actually,
broke up
a
with
day
you at Irish
after-
Fest?
Yeah, my ex.
That's not very
long time
lucky.
ago. I know. I went with his family, and then, whatever. I don't have to talk about it. No, actually, I'm going to talk about it. I went with his family, and we all were like doing a thing, and I was like really nice. I was like the plus one. He disappeared the whole entire night. I was literally just with his family. Turns out he was trying to figure out how to break up with me, and he was with his dad, and him and his dad were drinking at a bar. I know. I'm like, come on, and they were trying to figure out how to end the relationship, and then 2 days later they broke up with me. So that's
do you mean
my
they?
or he did.
His dad was standing there?
Yeah, he's like, and he's gonna break up with you. Yeah, no. Anyway,
is done. No,
so that's
good.
my Irish Fest memory. It was a really good time. I'm sure, but wait, what was I just gonna ask you? Oh, the thing is, okay, I'm sure there is more to the Irish culture than drinking.
Oh,
But
obviously. Yeah.
obviously, yes. But it does feel like that is a very main point, focal point of the culture. Am I incorrect?
No, I think so. I think pubs like
Yeah.
in Ireland are like the place to hang out. Like after work, you grab a.
Yeah.
It's very much the European in Ireland. It's so much more normalized. There's a younger drinking age, and drinking is very casual. Americans always come in and we're like, we have to do like this binge drinking craziness. It's a party.
Yeah.
You know, it's so much. Even when we were over there, it was like When I went to Ireland, I was like, I wasn't 21 yet.
Oh, yeah, I wanna talk
I think
about
we were
that.
like, I think a lot of the people in the group were like 19, 20, 21.
Yeah.
But we could all drink over there. And we went out drinking, but it was always like this big deal. All of us would just bumble into a bar or a pub. And
Yeah.
it was like this thing. And everyone's just like so calm and chilling and they're quiet. And these loud Americans come in and are just like all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But it was just, there's so many of us. It was like hard. It was all girls on this trip.
Yeah.
It was hard to.
A little hair in your mouth right there. Got it.
Got
nope,
it?
Nope, no, you didn't.
Which side?
Other
This
side left.
Oh, I can feel it.
Yeah, I think so. Oopsies.
Got it.
There you
Yep.
are. Yep.
Yeah, I just think it's a lot more chill over there. I don't know if
Where did you go? Did you go to
Ireland,
Dublin?
I spent 2 weeks over there. It was like a writing class, but we also did a lot of volunteering. It was a writing class, but we also learned about tourism in Ireland and how that like affects like their economy and their landscape, like how people going to the cliffs of Moher,
Oh,
or people
yeah.
going to like all of these amazing Ireland, landscapes and places to go, and how people like stack up rocks and make it into like those things, and like that's not
Sure.
good. That's like you
That's
disrupting
bad.
the land.
Yeah.
So we learned about, it was a writing class, but we learned about tourism. We went to the cliffs of Moher. We spent 1
That's
week.
That's a far drive, Cliffs of Moher. That's like a
Yeah.
6-hour drive.
But to get all across Ireland is like a couple hours, and then you're like across.
Yeah.
Like the way that we did
Maybe
it,
5
they were like,
hours.
we're going from here to here, and you'd look on a map, and you're like, we're covering that much ground in a couple hours. I'm like, that wouldn't even get you out of Illinois.
No.
I was like, that's the difference is crazy, and the streets are so small,
Yeah.
and we're in this big, huge
No.
bus, and
Yeah.
it was like 2 people can't pass at the same time. You have
Yeah.
to like move over. And I remember our bus driver, I forget his name. He was just like the small little man, and he had so much energy, and it
Yeah.
was like so like spry, and he'd be like top of the morning, and it would be like so fun.
Sure.
He came out drinking with us one night, and was like dancing
fun.
with us like in a pub.
Okay,
So
that's
fun.
fun.
We did Bolivan. It's like this countryside. I would consider it a city or a town. Bolivan is like this small city or town. I feel like it's only like 2 streets. And There's a
Okay.
hotel, and then there's like a pub and a restaurant and like another pub, and like that's it. And then it's
Yeah.
like houses and lands. We stayed there for a week. It was my absolute favorite thing in the world. I love that slowed down small town life. And then we spent another week in Dublin. I didn't like it as much. The bustling
Okay.
city.
I was there for 2 days, but we did do the Guinness tour. Did you do the Guinness tour?
No,
and
we had
the
free time.
whiskey one,
No, we had free time, and my little group.
Jameson,
Oh
Jameson,
yeah.
and Guinness tour.
My little group of people, instead of going on the Guinness tour like a lot of other people did, we went to like some old prison, and we got lost on the way there. It took us the whole day to try and get back. It was a real like, if you're not back at the hotel,
you go to a prison?
or we stayed at a hostel. If you're not back at this hostel, it was like
Yeah.
it was like a famous prison, old famous prison. And we went on a tour, and they're like, if you're not back at this time, like it's a problem. And we were so lost, we had to like hike to a bus. It was a whole thing. Bunch of
Okay.
like 19-year-old girls trying to find their way. I would have loved the Guinness
The
tour.
Guinness tour was amazing. It was very fun. We did
Guinness.
it. My family and I did it. And I didn't like Guinness. And then everyone was like, but you have to drink it at the Guinness tour factory because it will change your mind. And it did change my mind. And it was mind boggling. And I obviously, I haven't had it since. I would like to have a Guinness, but
That's exactly how I feel.
I haven't had it since. But I think, on tap, they don't come in cans, do they?
They do, but I don't like them in cans.
Okay,
they have
that's what
like
they
the
said.
ball in there that like makes it.
Oh, everyone was just saying, they were like, don't go. Like the people who were like giving, they're like, always get it in a tap, never get it in a can.
I don't think
And I
in
was like-
Ireland. I would be surprised in Ireland if they have it in a can.
Oh, no, they were saying back in America. Because I
Yeah.
was like, why doesn't it taste the same? They're like, because it's not on tap and it's not whatever. And then we went to the Jameson tour, which also was so cool.
F me up.
It
hammered.
It wasn't like that.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't like they did have like 4 different like half shots each of like different whiskeys, like aged and whatnot. But I was like, this is fascinating to me. But besides that, Dublin was like, we stayed near like the big area where like the parties thing is, and I was like, whoa, this is like and I thought, you know me, like me in like a pub and like loud noises, it's not really my scene.
Yeah.
But but it was beautiful. And then we went on the do you know that the Titanic was built in Ireland?
No.
Yeah. How about
Really?
that?
Is there like a museum there or something?
There was, but it's like far off where they actually built it in a
Yeah.
different city, I believe.
Okay,
Or maybe it was built in
interesting.
Scotland. Oh no, now I might have to
Oh,
double.
oh.
And I'm not gonna double check. But anyway, but I love the Titanic.
Yeah.
Did you have a Titanic fixation as a child?
No.
You know that was common though for
Fixation?
millennials.
We did have that dream about it too. For us to be
gosh.
fixated on it.
Yeah, like I had a Titanic like blanket. I had
What?
a Titanic like
What does that mean?
like
Like
I
the
literally
ship
had
is
like
printed on a blanket,
yes,
fleece
I
blanket.
had like a quilt. No, it was like a quilted blanket, and it was like the Titanic like ship. I had like books.
Well, when
books
did the
about the
movie come out?
Titanic.
I feel like the movie's older than us.
90s, 96, 97,
I know, but
95.
we were like 1 or 2 years old.
Yeah.
So why do we have a fixation with it?
I don't know.
Well,
but
we're
it
like
was-
on the end of millennials. So
Yeah.
I could see how it's a long movie. It's like kind of historical. Like
No, but I had it about the boat. I didn't have about the movie. I mean, I loved the movie. It is my favorite thing. But it was
just love the ship.
No, I loved the ship. And then I was like, the life's lost. It was so horrible. And then I would be like, well, this is the steam engine, and like the two, like the pillars on there. One was actually for the kitchen.
Really? Did you like,
There was only 2 active steam pillars, and the third one was for the kitchen.
Do you like any other boats?
Nope, just that one.
Just that one.
I know, but the sister
that
ship
one's gone.
Carpathian.
Was that the ship before the Titanic?
No, that was the twins that rescued the people.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
It's sister's ship.
I don't know-
Anyway.
I don't know anything about Titanic. I just know about the movie more than anything.
Yeah, God, such a good movie.
Yeah.
So good.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
when he was
That's-
young.
Yeah.
I know. Anyway,
Kate Winslet, those are
yeah, so fantastic.
I like the dancing scene. So chaotic.
When
and
she's
on the
like,
top of
"Can
the-
you boys do this?"
Yeah.
And then she stands on her tiptoes, and then she's like, "Ah!" And they're like, "Oh!" They're all like, "Mighty, that's a tough woman."
Yeah.
You know.
I took Irish dance class.
No, you did not.
I remember that the other day when I knew we were going to do a St. Patrick's episode. Yeah, my local
Any
like
photos?
no, my local
Oh.
park district had like an Irish dance class, and I did it.
Did you wear the wigs? Like the curly
No,
wig?
like we were
Oh.
not. This was like beginner.
Oh,
And we were
okay.
we were working on like just like foot form and everything. And you wear those like flat. I don't know anything about the attire, but it was like they're not ballet shoes, but they're like that real flat black shoe.
Oh,
that you,
yes,
like,
with,
that
like, the
you, like,
flat
yeah,
tit
that you
toe.
like tie. And I was like,
Yeah.
I've never worn a shoe without like a sole
Yeah.
or like a heel. I was like, these are so funny. And you get to do the thing where you like try and kick your leg up and like you stand with like one foot out and the other foot like at an angle. It was just so
How
fascinating
long
and
did you
fun.
do it?
I think it was just like a couple of weeks. And then I was like,
Aw.
was it good? So I was like, I'm glad that we did this, but I'm not going to continue.
Did you like every school or like grade had that one Irish dancer, like that girl who was like the Irish dancer who like they were always like, do a little dance for us, and then they would randomly like have her go up on like the. Is this like just a
No.
me memory?
We maybe had like girls that could do tap. I remember there was a girl who was like really good at figure skating. Like it came
Yeah.
out in high school that she was like an amazing figure skater. And
Oh,
we're
that's
like,
good.
hey, Ice Princess, when are
Yeah.
you going to tell us this? Another kid did fencing.
Oh.
Like went to like nationals for fencing.
Wait, but you never had like a
dance
a
girl?
token Irish dancer at your school who was like, "All right, Susan, get up there." And then she'd be like, "Da-da-da-da," and we would be like, "Why the hell is she dancing right now?" I'd be like, "Am I supposed to be impressed by this?" I just didn't have the like now. I'd be like, "Oh my god, look at her kick those legs!" But like.
And you'd think we would.
But like fifth graders are like, I don't have any context for how much work that, like, you know. But she just like had her little thing on.
The cool like
I don't know
the
if cool's the
curls and
right
the
word,
wigs.
but yes.
Oh
it
my
was,
god, they're crazy though. Like
Yeah.
the attire.
I thought it was their hair. The only thing that I'm going to say about is that. Oh, sorry. The only.
I was checking the focus on my camera. And
sorry.
you're like, anyway, go on.
Wait, I didn't see my. Wait, I look like this?
I love it. I really do. I like
What
the
a-
shades of green.
No, I
Like they're
wanna
like two
see-
different shades.
I like this better than this. I'm gonna do this. Okay, the only thing that the last thing I'm gonna say about Irish dancing is I really thought their curly hair was really their hair. Is it real?
I don't know. Now you make me question it. The curls are too perfect. The curls are too perfect. It must be fake.
Okay.
But I don't think it's a full on wig. I think they clip it onto like a ponytail. It's one
Yeah.
of those things.
'Cause I
Do
thought-
you ever see the TikToks of the people who do like ballroom dancing and they have like the slick hair?
Yes. And
Oh
it's crunchy.
my yes! And everyone's in the comments is like, "How is that not ruining your hair?" And then they never address the comment.
Nope. They're like, I don't know.
Like, and they're like doing like the tapping, the ASMR tapping on their
Yes.
hair, and I'm like, "What is in your hair?" And it's like
Yeah.
the coolest design.
Yeah.
And they like rip it. I'm like,
Yeah.
the
Oh, I
crunching
love
of the
it.
hair ripping off your skull.
Oh, it feels good.
And then if they pull it off, like it's in their like fake
Oh
tan.
yeah, it's like
it's
little,
in their
like-
bronzer. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh my god, what the hell?
I
Looks
know.
like their
we
skin's
should
ripping.
do that for one of our hair. Could you imagine?
Get like professionally, and they like
Yeah.
put that powder in it. They're like tapping the powder into the hair, but when they set it,
I don't
Crazy
even know.
Town, USA,
The only. Oh God, excuse me. Oh God,
burping into the
excuse me.
mic, boom boom.
Boom boom. I haven't said boom boom in a minute.
haven't.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. Have you seen Luck of the Irish?
The
Decom?
Disney Channel movie.
Yeah.
I had such a crush on him when I was younger.
Is that the same guy who did the mermaid one where he became a
I
mermaid at the end?
know. Everyone thinks
Okay.
it is. It's not. This kid was on SNL.
Huh?
What's his name? Isn't it Colum? No, Colum is a comedian. It's
Colum.
like Taron Killam or something.
No, he was
Yeah.
also stuck in the suburbs.
Is that not him?
I don't know.
No, that's not the Look of the Irish Kid.
Luck of the Irish. No, you're not.
It's a
you're
different
not.
kid. It's a
Yeah,
different
you're
kid.
I gotta look it up.
I had
Normally,
a crush on him
wouldn't
though.
look things
That was a
up.
good movie. All I remember from that movie is like they play basketball with like leprechauns,
No, it
and
is
then
the same guy
and they're
as
at-
the mermaid.
there's no way. The
Or
13
no,
Wishes?
I'm sorry. No, Luck of the. He was in Smart House.
Yes,
he was the son.
he's Smart House. What's his name?
Oh, oh God.
And they like, and then Luck of the Irish. They're like in a potato chip factory.
Huh?
Yeah.
His name is Ryan Whoa, he looks amazing still.
Oh yeah. He looks
Wow,
great.
he's 42.
Ryan Merriam.
He looks incredible.
I had such a crush on him.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm,
They need to break up so we can marry him. Anyway, yeah.
Pretty good for a decom movie.
Okay, what other Irish movies are there? I just feel like when there's
Like kids Irish movies.
just in general Irish movies.
I don't know. A little bit of
Oh.
a hair in my teeth.
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
I've never seen it.
Me either.
I've never seen it.
That's as far as that conversation is
Every
gonna
single
go.
guy in my dating app is like, me when I watch my yearly Lord of the Rings marathon, and I go, I've never. Should I be watching them?
I don't know.
Should I give it a try?
I
Isn't there
don't
like
know. I
6
have
movies?
no
How many
clue.
rings are there?
There's one to rule them all.
Lord of the Rings. Rings is plural.
Rings?
I think there's 5.
What are the wait?
One for
really?
each finger.
I thought there was just like that volcano one. It was like forged in a volcano. I truly don't know, and I'm not going to answer any more questions about it.
I just go, never seen it. Anyways, moving
Yeah,
on.
moving on.
I'm like, should we watch it?
No, it was filmed in Ireland, and Harry Potter also has filmed things. Oh, the Cliffs of whatever.
Where?
Thank you. I'm so disrespectful. The Cliffs of whatever. Yeah, they filmed there as well for Harry Potter.
I never did that thing. Isn't it in Ireland, the thing that you like go underneath and like kiss the Blarney Stone? Isn't that in Ireland? Never did that. They like someone like holds you and you have to like go under the rock and kiss it. That would scare the crap out of me.
No.
No, thank you.
I know.
Yeah, we went to like a prison. We went to the Cliffs of Moher. We did like a volunteering thing where we went to a cemetery and like
Scrubbed it?
no, put like paper on the graves to figure out to decipher what it said
Oh.
to then log them in a book so people looking up graves in the cemetery could find
Oh,
people.
wow.
And I was like, why are we doing this in a literary class? Like, what is this? And we're like, it's what's about tourism and volunteering. And I was like, I'm all for it. It was so much fun. We had like flashlights and like pencils in the
That kind of-
cemetery.
were you during a night?
Nope, middle of the day. We had to put like our jackets over our head
Wait.
on the headstone, and then in the dark.
Spooky.
It was so random and so fun.
Yeah.
And we did like a poetry slam in Dublin as part of our writing. We did like a writing class with a famous Irish writer. We did so much in 2 weeks. That's why I think I had so much fun on this trip because every
sounds
day it was
really-
like,
I would
today
do
we're
that
going to the
now.
cemetery, and I was like, let's do it.
Oh my god. You know where I did? I did Ireland and Scotland in the same trip.
That sounds fun.
Edinburgh, Scotland.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. It's
I'm
incredible.
gonna have to push back on that.
Yeah, okay.
I
that's
don't
fine.
have any reference for them. I have to push back.
Okay.
They could
fair
be
enough.
equal, but not better.
Yeah, they could be equal. They're very similar in landscape and weather-wise.
Okay.
So, anyway, I don't know.
There you go.
Luck
Luck of the Irish. What about Lucky Charms?
Oh, okay. So that's
An Irish cereal?
I love it. I know.
Hello.
I just feel like with Irish things, it's always like we have like one or two things and then that's it, and then we don't talk about it ever again. I'm like, what? Why? What? You know what I mean?
Yeah, to have like a leprechaun themed cereal feels like, wow, someone really had to like go for it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, we're gonna do an Irish leprechaun
really had to
themed
sell
St.
that.
Patrick's cereal, and they're like, that's not gonna last. People eat it all the time.
I know.
I hate
it's
that
so
cereal.
Good. I truly thought.
hate it.
I thought going to Ireland that it was going to look like the cereal box, like bright colors
Oh.
and like
Cartoony?
men in looking like that man.
Like the leprechaun?
Yeah, maybe not like that, but I was like, that's just a normal town.
What's their theme? Like, you'll never catch me, Lucky Charms? Is that what it
You'll
is?
never catch my Lucky Charms.
Yeah, because Tricks Are for Kids is that one. They're always like
Yeah.
running away from the mascot,
Yeah,
which is kind of odd.
I know. I know. And then the cereal at the grocery stores, like they're at like the kids' cereals are at the bottom.
Oh, is that a thing to
Yeah.
catch their eye?
Mm-hmm. Yes, the Lucky Charms always down there.
I hate Lucky Charms though.
Really?
The dehydrated mini marshmallows. I don't.
I've always
get
wanted
it.
to get a 5-pound bag of just the marshmallows.
Oh,
they sell those on
God.
Amazon, but I
Sure
also
they
am like,
do.
what would I do with that? I know I wouldn't eat it.
And if you
so-
take the marshmallows out, it's just Cheerios.
wait, is that true?
I mean, well, that's
Is it the same
It's just rings. No, it's just like wheat rings.
Okay.
I don't get it. Looks like just Cheerios to me.
Uh-huh.
I don't. It's not my favorite thing in the world.
Yeah. And would something remind you if I said grocery store? What would you say about that?
Oh, I was gonna tell you a story.
It started over.
Okay, the other day I was at I was at the grocery store the other day.
Yeah.
I'm doing the self-checkout nowadays because I'm like, what? They only have like 2 registers open with actual cashiers.
Uh-huh.
So I was at the grocery store picking up like lunch and some like cotton swab things. I
Cotton
talked to you about
swabs.
how I loved. Okay, talking about green things. I loved the Dubai chocolates.
Oh yeah, you
So
love
I'm
that
in the
Valentine's
Easter.
episode.
Yes, I'm in the Easter aisle. Easter aisle? Yeah, and I'm
The seasonal
Easter
aisle?
That sounds Easter aisle. Sounds like just weird words together.
Yeah, I've
Easter
never heard
aisle.
those
And
words
now they
together.
have like Easter candy out, and they had the Dubai Russell Stover Dubai chocolates again. And I'm looking at the bag and I go, "Is this the bag I bought before?" And it was on half off sale.
Oh.
And it was expensive before, so now it's like $5. And I was like, "Oh, I love those. Let me buy these before they get rid of all the seasonal candy and I don't see these anymore." So I put it in the cart and I go to do self checkout. And this store will rename nameless of like the brand or like the chain, and I don't have like the app for the store. I haven't downloaded it because they finally like, broke
Can
me.
you
in-
say it and I'll just bleep it? Oh,
You don't have Juul.
nope.
And they have like this app that you can use to get like coupons. I finally broke down and did it because I was buying props for something, like a lot of something.
You saying breaking down about a grocery store app is just hilarious.
Because I hate apps. I
hate.
hate the like sign up for this to get coupons and a free deal, and we'll track
know.
you and we'll have all your information. I'm like, I'm so over it. But they finally got me because I wanted a deal on these chips.
Mm-hmm.
So then I also didn't have the app up, and I do self checkout and I scan the chocolate and it comes up full price.
Oh.
And then I go, well, if I put my phone number in, but if I put my phone number in associated with the app, but not the app itself, like scan the app, will it still go? That doesn't work. And then I hit the call, like the help button.
Yeah.
And the person comes over and they're like, what's the problem? And I was like, these said on the shelf that they were like $5.99, like half the price. And then she goes, oh. So then she goes, what if we hit finish and pay? Because sometimes it takes it off at the very end. It doesn't take the coupon off. She goes, that did nothing. So then she goes, scans. She looks for the item, clicks on it, scans her like little badge thing. She goes, $5.99, you said? And I go, yeah, I think that's what it was. And then she takes the computer, wants her to like justify the price with like a coupon. Like there should have been a coupon that was swiped or entered or whatever with the phone. And so she puts her badge, swipes the badge, and then looks up. And you know how there's like candy when you check out? Yeah. Like candy and gum?
Yeah.
Takes a candy box, like holds all the candy bars, rips off a part of the candy box as like a piece of paper.
Yeah.
And there's like a little like coupon slot on the cash register thing. Throws this empty piece of throwaway paper into the slot, and it thinks it's a coupon. And she overrides it and just types in the price, and then just goes, "You're good." And I go, I could have been doing that. I literally could have just lied. I know I keep touching my thing. We'll take them off in a second because it keeps hitting my eyebrows and then hitting my chin. I was like, I could have told you anything was on sale and you would have just listened to me and typed in the price. Like I was like, I literally could have just lied about that and been like, that said it was like free 99. That says it was 99 cents. I don't know. Yeah. Just clicks on it, does it for me, puts in a fake coupon piece of cardboard and shoves it in the cash. And
you know, this isn't the first time she's done this.
Oh my God. She did it so casually.
Like,
She barely asked me the price. She goes, $5.99. And I go, yeah, I think I'm not even like yet confirming. And she goes, oh.
Yeah,
and
sure.
I'm like,
done. Doesn't matter to me.
I was like, I literally walked away. I go, this is like a corporate grocery store. I was like, so they must collect those coupons at the end of the day or the end of the month. When they open that up, it should be like pieces of coupons. Yeah. I go, there's just like random pieces of trash cardboard that she's putting in there.
And you know she's the one collecting
and I'm not
too.
snitching on nobody. Yeah, probably.
She's the one, she's like, I'm collecting this later. It's all good.
But I was like, she did nothing. It wasn't like a well-known sale. It wasn't like, oh, here I'm showing you on the app that it's this price. Here I'm not making it up. Sure. She literally just goes, oh. And overrides it just by my word.
I love it.
I go, I could have been lying about everything. Yeah. You know, if I wanted to, I was like, I could have just been like, yeah, it was $2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take $10 off, whatever. I was like, that's crazy town.
That is.
I was like, and I love it. And I'm not going to say anything because I was like, I feel like that's something I would pull. She's probably so tired of things not ringing up the correct price. And it's like, you know what? I should have. Next time I go, I'm going to look at all of the candy on the checkouts and see how much of the cardboard is ripped.
You're investigating how many you're like, there.
I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm like, she's been ripped off. She's ripped off fake coupons 10 times.
You show up and you like see her again, and then you do the same thing, and you're like, I got
go,
my
Shirley.
coupons this time. You have a collection of just cardboard ripped out. She's like, that's only for me to do.
I go, Shirley, I've got my coupons. Yeah. She's like, what the hell?
She's like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh, that was my grocery store story. Because I walked away and I go, I'm not mad. Yeah. But I'm mad that this never happened for me before. Yeah. Because I go, you're telling me I could just tell you that there's supposed to be a coupon on this and you could just give it to me? Yeah. Usually they're like, well, you have to put in your phone number and download the app and then you have to sign in with that and scan the coupons and clip them before you get up. I'm like, oh.
Shirley doesn't care.
Shirley's over here ripping off pieces of cardboard and throw it in the machine. I was like, she's overriding the system. She is my leprechaun. She is my Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
I don't even know what she looked like. And you know what? When I walked away, I go, I don't think I've ever seen her there before. I go, she must be working on the days that I'm not showing up to this grocery store. I was like,
she wasn't real.
I need to figure out her schedule.
She's a leprechaun. She only shows up when you need her most.
Her version of a pot of gold is her ripping off fake coupons.
I love it.
I love it so much. You know what I love even more?
Tell me.
Our next segment of the podcast.
Oh, thank God. Thank God I want to get this thing off me.
I know.
Please.
I'm so done with this beard. Next segment of the podcast, we listen and hear from you guys, right? Because we love a good bit of luck. There's so much green hair on my face. I need a lint roller for my face. Next part of the podcast, we hear from you guys, the bed buds, and let's get to it. It's a little segment we like to call
Under the Covers. Irish version.
Should I have done it like this? We can get a good capture of it. Under the covers. One more time.
And sure.
Under the covers.
Ooh. Under the covers. Welcome back, everyone, to the In Bed podcast. You can do it.
Okay, heckle. Oh, gosh. Okay, we're back. This is Under the Covers. This is the second half of the podcast where we hear from you guys, the bed buds. Yeah. And you can call us and leave us a voicemail or text us. And you can give us advice, some small town juicy gossip. You can give us topics to talk about, ask us questions, whatever you feel like.
Whatever.
Just give us your name and like where you're from and like a little bit of context for the story. Yeah. And we'll try and get to a bunch of them. We just do a couple at the end of the episode. If you want to call us or leave us a voicemail or or send us a text, it's 414-293-2230. If you want to email us, if you're an international follower, thank you so much. You can, speaking of Ireland, everybody, you can email us at inbowithcc@gmail.com. So we have a couple to listen to today.
Oh, no, I'm worried that we have Irish listeners.
And
could you actually just stop there? I'm worried we have Irish listeners.
Why?
No, I worry I've offended some Irish listeners.
I loved Ireland
loved
so
it
much. I
so
loved my
much.
trip.
I was
Coal City likes
upset.
Scotland better. That's fine.
I'm just more of a Scotland boy. Sorry.
That's fine. I mean, you travel and there's
Island boy.
Listen, if you travel a lot, which you do, there's going to be places that you like and places that you don't like, places you like
Yes.
more and places where you're like, I'd have to give it
Yes.
another shot,
I would
have
give
to give it
Ireland
another try.
shot
right?
in my next
As
life.
soon as you as soon as you get off the plane, you have to like just get a pint of Guinness.
Yeah. Oh,
You gotta
Guinness
start
was
your trip.
fantastic.
Yeah,
I know.
no,
I also was
loved-
with my family, so I felt like if I was with like my friends, I think it would have been a different
Oh
story.
yeah, I was with a bunch of like 20 strangers. I was
Yeah,
like, this is the
20
best ever!
strangers.
Yeah, it was a bunch of girls from college I never met. I have friends from the trip. I made lifelong friends from the trip. Shout out Big Mama 47. You know who you are. That's her nickname in my phone.
Wait.
Big Mama 47. Yeah, it was fantastic. I love Ireland. No disrespect to St. Patrick's
Yeah.
Day and the Irish culture and everything.
Of course.
I don't think we offended. I think we're good.
Okay, good.
Good?
Covered our bases.
Good.
Good.
Let's
All
do
right.
some voicemails. Let's cover,
Mhm. What? We're falling apart at the
Yeah,
seams.
we are. Okay.
Anyway, let's go to the first voicemail. It is a voicemail.
Is it? Okay.
Let's
Is
go to
it?
the first voicemail. It's a voicemail.
It's a voice. It's anonymous.
Yeah.
Hit me. Oh, or delete it. That's fine. Any user.
Alrighty, so Christine wanted that small town goss. I don't know if this really counts as that.
I'll be the judge.
But my name's Dana. I'm from a tiny little town in Wisconsin. And we had a guy appear out of the woods, buck naked, and started doing push-ups. Later that day on the police reports, we found out that he had apparently stolen an ambulance with a man in the back and had driven all over town
With
for
a
40
man.
minutes on a police chase. They finally got the guy about 40 minutes later after an 18-mile police chase,
Oh.
and he declared that he had drank half a bottle of Fabuloso that day.
God.
I don't know what kind of gossip you're looking for, but that's pretty small town. That's pretty crazy. Buck naked, steals an ambulance, drinking Fabuloso. What a day. Love you guys.
Thank you,
Wait, that's
Dana.
so funny.
She goes, and it was a Tuesday, and we all had to go back to our normal lives the next day.
I like that she like, what's it called?
She bullet pointed it.
She bullet pointed it. Yes,
Naked
yes, at the
man,
end.
Fabuloso, ambulance. I go,
Which
what
I
the hell?
love the smell of Fabuloso, by the way. Oh,
never
it's so
Is it
good. I
purple?
clean my I think so. Yeah, I clean my floors with it. Anyway, where in Wisconsin was this? And I feel like it should have been national news.
Oh
it
my
should not have been
yes.
local gossip.
We should have at least heard the lore about it. Also, if you could drive around your town for 40 minutes on a police chase, is that really that small of a town? Is he just like looping the McDonald's 10 times? Also, stealing
An
an ambulance with a guy in the back?
I hope
like,
the guy's
like
okay.
an EMT or like a guy who's like en route to the hospital.
An intern? No, like, is this always how it is?
He's like, we're taking the turns pretty tight.
Hey, Eric, can you slow down?
Some purple liquid starts like falling into the back of the truck. He's like, what's on the floor? It smells like Fabuloso.
It's rolling around in the back,
Yeah.
the Fabuloso.
He's hiccuping and there's like bubbles coming out of his mouth. That is
It smells amazing back here.
This is such good small town
it
gossip.
is.
Holy guacamole.
Police, we found, He's
He's just a naked man in the woods just
Was he
doing
naked the
push-ups?
entire time? So he was out of the woods naked, started doing push-ups. Later that day in the police report, we found out that he apparently stole. Okay, so he did that, and then he went and stole. Oh my god!
Why do I not believe that a half a bottle of Fabuloso makes you do all that?
I thought like, wouldn't that be like poison control? More like
Yeah, wouldn't it just make you like sleepy and tired? Because you're like
Sleepy-
your
I
body's
think it would be
shutting
like,
down. Yeah, it makes
Yeah.
you take all your clothes off and steal
Is that what it
a
does?
emergency vehicle. Why?
I guess there's some alcohol in there.
He could have stolen any vehicle. What did they leave the keys in the ambulance? Is that what he thought? The flashing
know.
lights. He's like, oh, they must be calling my name.
He's like, is this a club? Should I be drinking right now?
What was his name? They're like, Mark. Get out of the ambulance, Mark. He's like surrounded. He's like, oh,
The local Fabuloso guy.
that's great. Yeah,
I love it.
Fabuloso man. Look, it's Fabuloso man. You're like, oh my god, they got him. That's crazy. I would like print out his mugshot and like tape it up at the local bar. I'd be like, look at this guy.
They
You think you're having a day? Remember Mark, Fabuloso man.
He's in the back. He's like, they should have like a themed drink after him in the bar.
A purple, like
the
purple,
purple like
purple Fabuloso drink.
yeah, it's called like the ambulance chaser.
Yeah, that's crazy. I want to know more about the guy in the back of the ambulance.
I know. We should try next time we do nightstand news.
Yes.
We could try to
and
find it.
that news
Yes.
story. We already
It's,
know
like,
it's in
buried.
Wisconsin.
They buried
yeah.
it.
Dana. That's some
Dana.
good gossip. Also,
love
was there like a local newspaper that covered that? How'd Dana find all that out?
Through
Dana's just like
word of
going about
mouth.
her business throughout the town, and every place she goes, and then he stole an ambulance, and then
Yeah.
the next she goes to the bank, and they go, half a bottle of Fabuloso. And she goes to McDonald's, he flies by the ambulance, they go, no. And the guy falls out the back, like, oh my God. He gives another detail, he's like, push-ups in the woods.
I love it.
Yes,
Dana,
that's
thank you so much.
fantastic. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Small
Yes.
town news.
Yes,
Which should have
yes.
been national news.
It should have been national news, but sometimes it's better if it stays small
Yeah.
town.
Also, like a 40-minute police chase also kind of sounds kind of lame.
Wouldn't you run out of gas?
Wouldn't you just be tired? I'd be like, "Ugh, I'm so tired of taking these sharp turns and
Was he having the Fabuloso while he was like, you know what I mean? Like, was he
Yeah.
like,
I want to know the order of operations.
Yeah, it did seem like I'm a little confused by how.
Because it sounds like he first showed up out of the woods, like, and then
Buck naked. Buck
stole
naked.
an ambulance. So it must have been Fabuloso first.
Oh, for sure, Fabuloso.
What was the
first.
last thing he did?
I know. Sorry, we're reading it again, everyone. That's
Half-
why we found out that we had
Oh.
apparently stolen an ambulance with a man in the back and driven around. Oh, finally got later. And
How do you
I don't know.
show up out of the woods?
he
and then-
declared. I do declare.
I do declare I've been drinking the Fabuloso. How do you show up? How do you go from walking out of the woods to then finding an ambulance? Like, how did you get to the vehicle without anyone being like, put some pants on?
I'm obsessed. We need to know. Dana, can you write us back
Yeah.
or anything and just give us a little more context? Or
We need a
even,
timeline and a link to the local news.
Yeah, I was
story.
going to say
Thank you so
text
much.
us the link so much. Yeah. Thank you for that small
Damn,
town
You know
gossip.
You know she's got more gossip.
Oh,
She goes,
for
that's just the tip of the
sure.
iceberg. Speaking of the Titanic, let me tell you something else.
Speaking of the Titanic,
This one really shook the town. I'm like, oh my Dana.
Dana, stop.
Yeah. I can't handle it, Dana.
Okay, we're going to the next one. This is a text message. This is a long one.
Okay.
Hello.
Oh my
Does that
gosh.
help at all?
I'm gonna read this one.
Okay, just be careful with it. It's a
Reading
long
time.
text message.
Okay.
Oh, be careful with it. I meant my
Because I
laptop.
can't. I get popcorn crusade.
Yeah.
Okay. Just some small town family gossip. Some more small town family gossip. Love
Uh-oh.
it. It's gonna be long. Great. It's like 3 paragraphs. But I'm not gonna say my name. But I will say I sent Christine the mullet wig in the PO box. I was thinking about the mullet wig the other week. Classic mullet
Where is it?
wig. It's in a box. I think if I cut my hair like a crazy hairstyle, just like
Yeah.
pulled a hairstyle out of a hat, it'd be the mullet wig. It looks almost great on me.
I
I'll have
wanna
to show
see
you.
it, yeah.
It's like the color. I don't know. It's great.
Did you use it for
Thank
a
you for
video?
that. I wore it in the PO box.
Oh, love.
Someone also sent me like a cicada brooch, and I had like a cicada brooch in the mullet. wig.
No.
Oh my god, it was like stained glass colored. It was great.
Oh,
It wasn't
it wasn't a
realistic.
real cicada,
Yeah.
right? Oh, okay.
It was
sorry.
amazing.
All right, go ahead.
Someone listening is like, what the hell is she talking
Yeah,
about?
this is like another one of those, like, what's it called? Fill in the
Oh, Mad
like your
Libs.
dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But okay, so
A
here we
mullet
go.
wig with a cicada report.
She goes, in December, I found out I was pregnant with my second. Congrats. After struggling with infertility and I am high risk. I have had 6 miscarriages. So sorry to hear that. Very important to remember, she says. We kept it a huge secret. Only our parents knew. We found out this weekend we're having a boy and told family, then posted it on Facebook. Okay. So
nice.
you told the parents, knew it was a boy, then told your whole family, then put it on social media. Great. Good order of operations.
Boom, boom,
Well,
boom.
my grandmother came over this week and was making comments that included, quote, not sure why you would ever keep trying at this point, quote, after she already found out you're pregnant, quote, do you have names picked out yet? Because you should prepare for the worst.
Who is this?
Who says that? That's what? Quote, you shouldn't plan on pumping. You should only breastfeed because no one needs to have your baby.
Wait, what is that? What?
No one needs to have your... When I told her I wanted to pump and breastfeed.
No one needs to.
I don't really get that comment, but it's another dig about
Yeah,
how she
oh,
wants
for
to parent.
sure.
I can't exactly understand what that means. I can't believe another quote. I can't believe you wouldn't say anything to family, all caps, because we're family. We deserve to know what's happening. They literally told you, and they did. The kid's not here yet. What are you talking about?
I'm so confused.
And then she
Because-
said, at the same time, my cousin is also pregnant,
Oh.
and she told the family right away. So everyone is now mad at me for not saying anything.
Okay, well,
First of all, it's also your second child, so it's
And
not like
third of all, you've had a very difficult time, so of course,
Yeah.
like that's trauma-rama.
right. You don't want to get everyone's hopes up because you've already gotten your own hopes up with your challenges over the years of trying to.
Yeah. Also, it's
pregnant.
just like, of course, you're gonna proceed carefully.
Right. It takes a special kind of person for me to come at you with positive news and you to hit me with a bunch of negative comments.
Yeah.
It's like, what is
royal
that
bee.
energy? Yeah. Then she says, but like I said, I just wanted to vent about it. That's why she's talking to us. This is the
Mm-hmm.
same woman who said my wedding was horrible.
Oh my
Grandma,
God, this woman needs to be thrown
shut
in a
your
nursing
yapper.
home.
And no, she is not welcome at the hospital when our boy is born. And yes, my husband does hate her. Well,
Okay.
at least he's on the right side.
What?
And no, he's like, I don't understand.
Yeah, he's like,
No.
I actually can't see where you're coming from, wife.
He's like, Daryl,
Yeah.
get with it. And no, we don't talk to her a lot, just as we need to, possibly less after this. I know what I chose to do is best, but just gossip to talk about. Hashtag F that bee. The little flower.
I like
emoji.
that flower. Oh
Yeah.
my God. Wait, do we have a name for this one?
No, she said anonymous. I'm not going to say my name, but I did send the mullet wig.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh my
Listen,
God.
anonymous.
I,
This is crazy. First of all, congrats.
yeah,
On the
congratulations.
second kid, I'm sure. I don't know if you'd given birth if they found out in December. No.
Mhm.
Congrats on getting pregnant again.
And I mean, just the journey that you and your husband have probably gone through just to get to this point is probably a very difficult one. And man, I commend you guys, and I'm sorry for that journey. But
Mm-hmm.
then to have someone in your life absolutely just like
Diminish.
diminish and like be so
Belittle.
careless and rude and mean
Mhm.
is just absolutely disgusting.
Right. Also, I just don't. Like I just said, saying something positive and then hitting them with a negative. When I'm sure it's been public knowledge to your family, at least, like how many maybe attempts you've been through,
Well,
is like such a mean thing to say. Like you should be hypersensitive around somebody who you know has been through a tough journey, because it's like,
Well, the grandma knows because she was like, "Oh, I'm surprised you're trying it."
oh yeah,
Yeah.
and like and also. Her
Insane.
cousins also this is not the first kid, which that doesn't diminish the pregnancy, but I'm saying like it's not like your first kid that it's like, oh my gosh, like your life is altering, changing. It's like this is our second kid, and also your cousin's having a kid also. So it's not like there's nothing going on in the family. Like there's kids being born, there's stuff going on, people are giving updates. Like who is your grandma to say that you're not doing it on the timeline that she likes?
It's disturbing too.
Right.
It's just disturbing. I wonder how she was like. The grandma was like when
The first pregnancy, the first kid?
No, just like growing up too, as
Yeah.
well. Just like I wonder how the grandma was in general. Like, has she always been this horrible?
Right. And
Sorry,
that really
sorry
is the
not to
word.
be-
Well, she said that her
Yeah.
husband, Anonymous said that her husband doesn't like her and they barely talk to her, like only on like a need by basis.
Yeah.
That makes total sense. I love that you guys have already have that boundary set up and you and your husband are both on the same page to be like, we don't need to interact. This is just more stress and negativity that we don't need around us.
I would never let her see my children
Oh my
ever. I'd be like, actually, you can look at this wall. Goodbye.
Right. Yeah. That's just really odd. I don't understand. Like, how would you being mean and rude and bitter and a straight up B help you be around the grandchildren more?
Yeah.
That's such a weird take.
I don't know.
I don't like that.
I'm sorry.
I'm glad you got to vent. My goodness.
Yeah.
Because it sounds like your family's kind of all up in your business.
What would you do if someone was like that in your life?
Oh, I would shut them off completely.
Yeah.
I don't. That's hard because you couldn't like go to family events almost because I feel like that grandma's probably around to every family event. But
Yeah.
I would be like, I would have like a very well known boundary to be like, we don't interact. You don't talk to me. If you have anything to say,
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure that everyone knows that you're the problem and I'm simply on the receiving end of some nasty behavior that
Yeah.
I don't accept.
Yeah.
Right. And that changes the dynamic of the family to also draw the line to be like, hey, grandma, shut your yap or get it together because
Yeah.
you can't act like that because you're going to push her away from this whole family.
Yep.
You know, like,
I'm shocked no one's standing up for you. Maybe they are.
I mean, but maybe they're not. Family dynamics are hard like that, where it's like, roll your eyes, grandma. That's a rude comment. Kind of like, what was that comment? And everyone just moves on.
I would be.
At least you have your
mad at
husband. You have a
everyone.
strong front to
Yeah.
be like, we're not doing that. I don't play those games with her.
I mean, I will say I have one relationship with a cousin who we.
Sorry, I just said
What do you-
something funny.
Oh.
I said you should have. I said you should have turned around and been like, "Grandma, we told you like a month ago. You don't remember that?" And like, that'd be so mean to play in the grandma's face
I
to
would
be
do
like,
that.
"Hey, you don't remember us telling you?
Yeah.
Why are you so
Uh-oh.
mad? We told you a month ago. You don't remember us coming over,
Let's
like
get that
telling
memory
you?"
checked.
Yeah, I'm like, too many negative thoughts up there. Can't remember that I already told you about this,
I
Grandma.
would. You should.
I
I mean,
would be playing
actually, you know
games
what?
in her
You should do
face.
that. You should back it. Yeah. I mean,
Sorry.
I have no. I agree. I have this one cousin that we just do not agree on a lot of really important things.
Love it.
We don't speak to each other like this, but we also don't speak to each other. So if we're ever at a family event, we just don't speak to each other or acknowledge each other, or maybe
Yeah.
it'll be like a hi, and that'll be it. And so maybe, I mean, I don't see her that often, but anyway, I would say that is probably the route to go with this woman because she just seems like Satan's spawn.
Right. But I also feel like old people love to pull the card, like, one, respect your elders.
old.
Yeah, or
And
two, like,
I don't know.
well, like, blah, blah, blah. That's just the way it was or the way it is. And you're like, I don't know. You being nasty.
I know.
You being not kind to other people has never been, like, the thing of the times.
Yeah.
That's just you being a nasty person and getting away with it for how long.
Literally.
And that stops today. And that
And it
stops with the
stops-
next generation that I'm birthing.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
We wish you the best. Forget your grandma.
Oh my god.
Start playing games and be
Which
like,
is-
Grandma, we told you. I literally
Yeah,
came to your
honestly-
house and we had this whole thing. Like, we bought you that, I like showed you that like tattoo we got in the honor of it, and
Yeah.
like you were all for it, like just like
Oh, I would totally.
outlandish
If,
claims.
I mean, if she's gonna be this mean, I'd be so crazy back.
Oh yeah, I would.
I
double
would be.
down on
I would
games.
actually, and that's usually I usually try to go for
Right.
the upper, take the high road. But I'm
Yeah.
here. I'm with you on that
Now
one.
you
I'd
got
be like
pregnancy brain where you're
Grandma.
like, I can act crazy hormonal and be like, it's. 'cause
I don't
I'm
think.
pregnant.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say to that, Grandma?
Yeah,
Gram,
she'd be-
gram. Yeah.
Be like, anyway. All right. Well, best of luck. We're
Yeah,
sorry
wish you
about
the
that
best.
situation, but hopefully it gets better
Let's end with
with a positive one,
a positive,
more fun,
one. It's a text.
Yeah, it is. Do you want me to read it or do you want to read it?
You can read it.
Okay.
It goes, hey, three Y's.
Hey, Cole and Christine.
That's us.
For context, I'm gonna put my leg up right here. Can you see it? Yeah, I think so. Feels
Love it.
good.
You're getting way too comfy in the office.
For context, I was born and raised in Milwaukee, but have
Woo!
Milwaukee, Wisconsin, but have recently Milwaukee, Wisconsin, United States, but have recently
Coordinates as below.
yeah,
2,
but I've
5,
recently
4.
moved away. See ya.
Oh my gosh.
I was just see ya. I was just curious as to what some of your craziest memories are going from Sloshkosh. I visited friends there once during college, and it was the absolute drunkest I've ever been in my life. Anywho, have a blessed day, and please enjoy a cousin sub in my honor. Does that mean anything to you?
Cousins is a sandwich shop over there. Cousin Subs.
Oh,
It's a sandwich shop.
where?
Herbert's and Gerbert's was like on that main street. Cousins was over by like like Walmart and
Oh.
there's a Cousins over there. It was by Qdoba, like back in the strip
Oh,
mall
I never
behind
went
Qdoba.
that far.
I only went there like once. It's like we don't have that chain around in
No.
Illinois.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you so much, Anonymous. So for context, Sloshkosh is a nickname for our college town,
The drunk
Oshkosh.
party nickname.
It is a party nickname that is not endorsed by the university and is not endorsed publicly by the city of Oshkosh as well.
Damn.
But and we are not acknowledging it as well or endorsing it.
I might have a couple shirts that say Sloshkosh.
And that's okay, but we are not endorsing it on this podcast. However,
Oh my
I've had
goodness.
college with you, and just college in general was just the best.
It's just a time. A little bit of a blur. Some memories. Some
Yeah.
stand out. I remember my friend visiting me for a weekend, like when a hometown friend came up to
Mm-hmm.
visit. And we were using a table outside to like drink and play beer pong, and we like decided to go to the bars that
Sorry, I
night.
just had a memory,
And
too.
he was like, I really want to flip the table. I was like, dude, flip it.
Yeah.
And so he like took like a folding table, like it felt like WWE, and just like did like a 360 flip.
Yeah.
And then I did it, and we're like, let's go to the bars. Like just flipping tables and
Oh my god!
pre-gaming and stuff. Do you have
I
any good-
remember we went. I had friends come in.
Yeah.
And like that is like it is like when you're in the bubble of Oshkosh, you don't realize how much like drinking it really is. Like not like a big. It's a huge part of it. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Of college.
it just-
I think of
that's just
any
the
college
reality.
experience, but I remember. Yeah, I had my friends come in. We went to one of our favorite bars, Varsity, and they came in, and then we all were sitting around a table, and I was like, I'm gonna go get a drink. I come back. I have 2 drinks, double fisting. Just because it was normal for me
Yeah.
to get 2 drinks right away, and they were like, "Why'd you get 2 drinks right away?" I'm like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I just don't want to go back up there again. Like, I just
Yeah,
want to get it over with already."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Wow, okay. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know that was like how you drank." And I'm like,
love it.
I like, and like, it took me out of it for a second. I was like, "Oh yeah, I guess normal people don't get 2 drinks right away, like double fisting." Anyway,
Yeah. I love sometimes the walk home from the bar.
yeah.
You're just like giggling, and then you get home and you're like still talking like in the kitchen with my
Yeah.
roommates. I'm like, all right, I'll see you tomorrow.
Aw, I know. Do
Or
you have
like
any
the-
standout memories?
Of like my Sloshkosh days.
Yeah.
So many. I don't know.
Like
I don't know how many I should reveal. I remember going to that one bar where you would buy a shot and they would give you a pitcher. It's like buy a shot, get a pitcher. You'd buy like a shot of Fireball for $5. They would give you a whole pitcher of beer.
What?
And I was like,
bar?
if that Kelly's.
Oh,
I was like, if that's not like an incentive to be like,
Yeah.
You know, it was really fun. I don't know if they do it anymore because I feel like they kind of like were deterring it at the very end. They used to have, was it pub crawls? When would they have the music outside?
Pub crawl. Wait, no.
I don't think it was that.
Wait, the outdoor beer gardens?
Beer gardens, yeah. They used to have like they
Was
would
that
take
the end of the semesters?
yeah, they would take these two bars and they would have like these outside concerts and they would give you plastic pitchers of beer. And every time that you drank a pitcher, people would put the pitcher on the ground and then smash their foot on it. So like
Yeah.
these shards of plastic would go splintering in 1,000 directions and they would just like jump out at you.
I
But it was
never did
so much
that.
fun to do.
I never did that.
It was so much fun to do. Oh my gosh! And then I think there was that one beer gardens, and we went inside to the bar, and the bathrooms had flooded.
Oh!
And, like there was nowhere else to pee, so you were standing in like 2 inches of like bathroom water, like going pee, and you're like. When we wake up in the morning, like sober, this is gonna be the grossest thing in the world. But right now, it's just like a funny story that I'm gonna go back outside and tell my friends, and they're gonna be like, "That's disgusting." And I'm like, "I know," and I saw this in the back, stuff like
You're
that.
like,
where
and
you're
yeah.
when you like wake up. My last story is that when gosh, this must have been like my sophomore, junior. Let's just say I was 21. I went to a party. I remember I always wear like these, like my drinking boots would just be
I remember
like
those.
covered in beer.
Were
and
they the brown
smoke or
ones?
whatever. Yes.
Yes.
Is this the story? And I came
No.
home and went out partying, came home, woke up, and I still had I had stubbed my toe really bad right before I left. I stubbed my toe like on the. I walk into walls very often. And these college houses are so poorly made and oddly shaped. I
Yes.
slammed my foot into the wall and I was like, whatever. Went out and about, came back home, drinking, having a good night, came home, woke up with my shoes on. And I took my shoes off and my foot was like black and blue. And I think I broke my toe and just like went out partying the whole night. And I was like, what are the odds that I fell asleep with my shoes on? And like only am now realizing the damage that was
Yeah.
done. And I was like, that's crazy. And there's another night I came home. I was always so good about coming back with my wallet, keys, and phone.
Mhm.
Only once ever did I show up without it. And it was like a Blue's Clues mystery the next day. Someone was like, I have all your stuff. And I'm like, what? They're like, yeah. I was like, oh, shit. What about you? Any more? There's so many more
I-
stories.
I will say
more.
during one of the pub crawls, I reference this one a lot, is that I made a gallon-size
Oh my god.
margarita
Yeah.
in a water, like a milk carton jug.
Yeah.
And I made a gallon size, and I walked around and I drank that.
I remember you drinking
We went to house parties, and then there was like we were exiting, and for some reason
They had like a front screened in porch thing.
yes. And so like you walk out of the house and then you're in the screen porch and you take a right, and then like the door, the outdoor is there, but then there's a bunch of windows in the front. Okay.
Yeah.
Did I convince others to do this?
I don't know why you did, because how did I get out of the house?
I climbed through the window, the front window, and I don't know why. Because then literally not even like 2 feet next to me
Was
the
the
door,
door.
and everyone was exiting. And it was just me climbing through the window while everyone was going in and out through the door.
It's like you had like social blindness. You like couldn't see that everyone else was using the practical door to leave this house, and Cole like didn't understand that there would be a door in the front of the house.
Yeah.
So he just thought that the window was the way to go. Because I think you like, I was with you. I think you like passed me the drink. Was that when you had the gallon?
Yes.
Yeah, and I was like waiting for you. But then I was like, how did I get out here? Did I walk out the back door? And I was like,
knew someone
standing in
else
front of
did
the-
it with me too. Someone else did it with me. I was like, how many times can you go out a window? This is
Yeah.
a really, And then that same day, I went back to your house and I fell asleep in your basement in the middle of the day.
I remember that.
Before I
It was
fell
like
asleep.
3 p.m.
3 p.m. I ordered Jimmy John's, a sub sandwich place. They delivered me, and I ate it, fell asleep. My friends woke me up at like 5 p.m. and they were like, Cole? And I was like, where am I? Where am I?
Some random basement.
And then I got up and I ordered the same sub again from Jimmy John's. Same guy came again, and I was like,
That's
did I see you already? And he's like, yeah, I was just here. And I was like, oh.
I don't know if you sent me the video, but Allie sent me a video of she used to live in the basement of that one house.
That's
And-
where I slept.
Yes. Okay.
On
so
the couch.
There's
the futon or
another.
whatever.
There's another video of you, me, and her in the basement,
Yeah.
and we are giggling and giggling and giggling, and it's just like that's all you hear in the video is us giggling, and then she like points to your foot, and you're wearing like a sock, but there's a big hole in the toe, like your big toe's just sticking straight out of the sock. And it was just like, we're like, have you been walking around like that all night? And it was like, just the funniest.
I remember that so vividly.
The video is just like a 10-second video of us just dying laughing, and someone like points at your toe, and it's just like your big toe sticking out of your sock. Oh my gosh!
Oh.
Just the best. Those are my favorite
Yeah.
memories. Just the best, and it takes like 4 people to collaborate, something. Collaborate. No, like
Collaborate.
collab.
Whatever.
4 people to like verify your story. So
Yes.
it takes all of us together to be like, remember when that happened? Do you remember like how funny that was?
That was so funny.
That was the best. But yeah, those
Man.
are some of our stories. There's so many more.
There's so many more that I'm sure.
It was a great school for education, but they also have like a great
Social
life. let's
social
say.
life. Yes.
And it was great, and it was a fun time. So many stories.
And I just remember I would give tours to the college, and then
you
all the
did? I tried to get that job, and they didn't hire me.
yeah. Well, no, I was backup. I was social media team, but then I was the backup. Where like if everyone was desperate, and I remember all the parents when I would give tours, they'd be like, "Is this really a big party school?" And I was like, you make your own path in college. I was like, it was such like a political answer.
Yeah.
I was like, you can find drinking at any
So-
at any college.
So
And I was,
PR related.
oh, so PR.
2 things. I
Not
remember
answering.
there was like a freshman was moving in for the day, and I already lived in a house off campus, so I had moved in like a month before, and I was walking to a house party with a case of beer.
Yeah.
And I was walking past the freshman dorms, and I was like, these parents are pulling into the parking lot and being like, and look at that,
Yeah.
and look at that, and look how crazy
See,
everybody
I
is.
told you, Sharon.
I'm just like casually walking with like a
Yeah.
30 rack of like PBR, who knows what it was, like Natty probably. And then
Oh.
the other thing is I distinctly remember my grandma calling me like a month before I left for freshman year, and she goes, "Christine, you're going to Oshkosh?" Because they're from Wisconsin. She goes,
Yeah.
I go, "Yeah." And she goes, "I've just heard things that it's a big party school." And I go, "Geez, Grandma, I think I'm gonna be okay."
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'm really there to get that degree.
Yeah, I
She's
don't
like-
think so.
She's like, "Okay, I just heard some stuff about that." And I was
Yeah.
like, I love it.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for all of the messages. That was a fun little
Yeah.
walk down
Thank you
memory
so
lane.
much.
Thank you. If you want to call us and leave a voice message, Christine, what is the number?
It's 414-293-2230. And if you want to email us, if you're international or just feel like typing, go ahead. And you can do that at inbedwithcc@gmail.com.
Correct. Follow us at all our socials, TikTok,
At the In Bed Pod.
at TikTok and Instagram, and don't forget to subscribe here on the YouTube channel and on any of your favorite listening platforms.
Yeah,
Christine,
like,
where
share,
can they find
comment,
you?
rate, review.
Yep.
You can find me on social media at Christine Snaps, TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. And you can find Colioli.
Hey, at Cole Steven 11 STEVEN 11 on Instagram and TikTok, and then you can also stream my music on any of your favorite streaming music platforms under the name Cole Steven. Final good night and goodbyes
And
before and YouTube. Sorry,
you go.
and YouTube. My bad. Cole Steven. Yeah. Oh my God. Wait.
What's your
my
YouTube
brain just.
channel?
My
Yeah.
YouTube channel is Cole Steven.
There you go.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm like what?
What is it?
Yeah. Anyway. Final good night and goodbyes.
I don't know. I didn't think of one ahead of time. What's yours?
Mine is
Sometimes they're off the dome.
They
top of the
are,
head, and other
I
times I'm
know.
like, I really thought this through.
Try a green beer.
I love when they dye the beer green.
I think I'm gonna try one this year.
The green milk is.
or have one. Green milk is weird.
I love when they dye
It was
the
the
beer
kid
green.
version of trying. It was
Oh,
like
of milks,
yeah.
yeah. I love when they dye the beer green.
Yeah.
It just tastes great.
Is yours go to a cemetery and translate things?
Hang out in cemeteries.
Yeah, in
more?
like Ireland.
I know. My goodnight goodbyes. I have no idea. I guess get out there. Don't drink bottles of Fabuloso.
Oh,
Do not drink bottles of cleaning solution. That's not like we don't do that any day of the week. Really, that's not like a holiday activity. That's not a weekday after.
That is for the
activity.
floor.
We never do that.
Yes.
And can you imagine going to that man's house? His house is probably dirty as hell.
Yeah.
You're like, you could. Why'd you even buy the Fabuloso if you're not going to clean up the place? You're
Someone
just
goes
drinking
in,
it.
they're like, "Hey, can I grab something to drink?" He's like, "Yeah, in the fridge." Only fabulous.
Fabuloso.
We're like,
he's like, I thought it was purple Gatorade. I'm like, oh my gosh.
"Way to pump your stomach."
Yeah, we have a story for you, and everyone in the whole town is just like standing outside the hospital room because it's a small town.
Yeah,
they're all
yeah,
like,
yeah.
we are first-hand reporters.
They're all like trying to they're like.
They're putting Fabuloso on the ground,
Yeah.
just mopping the hospital floor,
It's
trying,
so
to get,
funny.
trying to get the small town.
He's like,
gossip.
"Something smells so delicious."
It smells like a faint memory of mine. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, do we have a story for you?
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for listening and watching to another episode.
Thank you. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
Be safe, be smart. Don't do anything we wouldn't do, and that's saying quite
Something.
A lot.
Quite something.
That's quite something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you around. Bye.
We'll see you around. I'm like, huh? We'll see you on the next
Gotta
episode,
go.
guys. Bye.